Omega European Masters Predictions and Tips, 2025. Tommy Fleetwood may have brought the curtain down on the PGA Tour season last weekend, but the DP World Tour still has a run of 9 tournaments to go, with the European Masters taking center stage this week. Just a handful of US-based pros have traveled across to Europe to play at one of the most beautiful courses in the world at Crans-sur-Sierre, Switzerland, with Wyndham Clark being one of the most notable names. Omega European Masters Selections. Matt Fitzpatrick, 15-2. Rasmus Højgaard, 16-1. Sami Välimäki, 33-1. Adrien Saddier, 50-1. Martin Couvra, 80-1. Two-time champion, Matt Fitzpatrick is understandably the clear outright golf betting favorite, with the Højgaard twins not too far behind. Without further ado, here are my 5 to follow in the 2025 Omega European Masters. Matt Fitzpatrick. Given his pedigree in this tournament alone, and the consistency he has shown all season, who could possibly resist having a punt on the 7.5-1 odds available on the 30-year-old Englishman in this tournament? A two-time winner in Crans-Montana in 2017 and 2018, Fitzpatrick will be eager to let his golf do the talking once more in the Swiss Alps, and in the process cement his place in the European Ryder Cup team. Fitzpatrick is arguably one of the best each-way bets you will find this week, in any sports betting event, never mind just golf. Rasmus Højgaard. Of the two Højgaard bothers, I'm going to side this week with Rasmus, as Nikolai hasn't quite hit the pinnacles this season, and Rasmus appears to soak up the pressure a little better than his sibling. Rasmus Højgaard became the final player to qualify automatically for the European Ryder Cup team after the completion of the British Masters the other day. He won this tournament in 2021 at the age of 20, and will be at ease on the Swiss greens. Sami Välimäki. Finnish golfer Sami Välimäki is a decent-looking outsider here, given his T8 result back on the DP Tour in Denmark a fortnight ago. He'll be disappointed to have missed out on the razzmatazz of the FedEx Cup playoffs, but will be using his stay back in Europe as a stepping stone to getting his career back on track. Adrien Saddier. Adrien Saddier claimed his first European Tour title in his 200th start in June with a spirited back-nine charge at the Italian Open. Originally from the mountains of Annemasse, France, Saddier is the kind of player that thrives at this altitude, and I can see him putting up a good show this week. Martin Couvra. The 22-year-old Frenchman was doing magical things on the DP World Tour in the first half of this year, and you may recall he won the Turkish Open back in May. His last decent showing, however, was when he finished the runner-up to fellow countryman Adrien Saddier in Italy, but his trips to the most recent tour events in the UK have not been fruitful. My theory is that a return to an alpine setting like Crans-sur-Sierre will be just what the doctor ordered, and he certainly enjoys such an environment as his top 10 finish in Austria earlier this season proved.